Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Anuya, and in tonight's news, a well-deserved honor for a longtime P-CCS staff member and help for teens dealing with grief.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
Longtime Gloria Logan Auditorium manager Paul Bird was recognized for his contributions to the community recently when the P-CCS Board of Education presented him with the Mary Beth Carroll Extra Miler Award. During the presentation, Bird was lauded for his efforts to oversee the Gloria Logan Auditorium renovation and the operation of the Dubois Little Theater. He was also recognized for his work with students and his initiative to partner with 88.1 The Park to produce radio dramas with students during the COVID-19 pandemic. In accepting the award, Bird says the reason he works so hard and has stayed with PCCS for so long is his students.
The reason I've stayed for 26 years is the students. Literally seeing thousands of them come through the doors, watching them grow, gaining self-confidence through performing arts, and that's really what's kept me going all these years.
Bird has worked in the PCCS district for over 26 years and is also one of the directors for the Park Players Theater Company.
Teens coping with the loss of a loved one can better understand their emotions and work through them with the New Hope Center for Grief Support's teen group. The support group is an 8-week course designed to help guide teens through their grieving period. The program includes specialized topics each week, such as anger and emotion surrounding the holidays. Circles of Hope program manager Laurel Neatling says the group meetings will help teens learn valuable skills to navigate loss now and in the future.
There'll always be an element of loss in life in general, so the sooner you start getting comfortable identifying those feelings, talking about those feelings, developing those coping skills, just the better you can navigate that as you continue to face it in life.
Sessions are on Tuesdays from 6:30 to 8 p.m. starting January 16th at the New Hope Center in Northville. PCEP students can also talk to their school counselors about an in-school option. Parent or guardian permission is required for registration. More information and registration links are available at newhopecenter.net.
The latest U.S. Senate poll in Michigan tops our look at world and national news tonight. A new poll of 600 likely voters in Michigan for the Detroit News and WDIV TV finds the U.S. Senate race is a toss-up. Pollsters say Democratic frontrunner Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin is in a dead heat against 3 leading Republican contenders. Those 3 are former Detroit Police Chief James Craig and former Congressmen Peter Meyer and Mike Rogers. Craig has a 2-point lead over Slotkin, while Meyer and Rogers are dead even with her. Current Senator Debbie Stabenow is retiring. Unfounded is how the White House is describing allegations that Israel has committed genocide in Gaza. South Africa is presenting a case to the International Court of Justice accusing Israel of genocide in its war against Hamas. Israel will address the court on Friday. Former President Trump is calling his New York civil fraud trial a witch hunt and says he should be paid damages. The judge who originally indicated Trump wouldn't be permitted to make a statement during today's closing arguments allowed the former president to speak for 5 minutes. Trump, his adult sons, and business associates are accused of inflating the value of real estate in order to get more favorable loans. The Pentagon is conducting an internal review over Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin's recent hospital stay. Austin reportedly failed to promptly notify top officials that he had to be hospitalized after being diagnosed with prostate cancer. President Biden and other top officials were not made aware until after the fact that Austin checked into Walter Reed on January 1st and spent a few days in ICU. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Anuya. Your look at campus news is next.
88.1 The Park is proud to bring you Plymouth and Canton's hit music. But what about the stories behind the songs, or look at an artist who isn't in the mainstream?
You can dive deeper with the behind-the-scenes look at the artists you know and love and upcoming local musicians on Backstage Pass.
Whether you're a fan of rock,
Pop,
hip-hop, or indie, Backstage Pass has exclusive interviews and untold stories waiting just for you.
Our music staff lets you in on the careers, lives, and music of artists with album reviews, live concert updates, and more. Tune in on Thursdays after Newsfile at 5:30 and hear the stories behind the music with Backstage Pass on 88.1 The Park.
And if you're an indie artist looking to give us a backstage pass to your story, email us at 881thepark@gmail.com.
your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, Plymouth Canton Community Schools, Canton Township, and the Canton Chamber of Commerce are hosting It Starts With Me, an MLK Day celebration on Monday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. at the Village Theater in Canton. The evening will reflect on his 6 principles of nonviolence and include student performances, a scholarship presentation, and a keynote address from Dr. Christian Greer. More information is at pccsk12.com. Canton Township's Youth Advisory Council wants input from student ages 11 to 18 who live in Canton or attend Plymouth Canton Community Schools. The students will have an opportunity to shape youth development in our community. More information is available by emailing chelsea.straub@cantonmi.gov.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports.
Multiple sources say that Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots have agreed to part ways. Belichick has coached in New England for 24 seasons and won 6 Super Bowls. He has 1 year left on his contract but is expected to coach elsewhere. In other coaching news, Nick Saban has officially retired yesterday after 17 seasons as the head coach of Alabama. Saban made 8 out of 10 college football playoffs, winning 6 national championships. Rookie Victor Wembanyama posted his first career triple-double as the Spurs smashed the Pistons 130-108 at LCA. Jalen Duren notched 21 points and 12 rebounds to lead the Pistons, who have now lost 6 in a row to slip to 3-35. The Pistons host the Houston Rockets tomorrow. The Red Wings are back home to battle the Edmonton Oilers tonight at LCA. The Los Angeles Kings will then visit Detroit on Saturday before the Wings head right back out on the road starting Sunday. The Wings have won 3 in a row to improve to 20-16-4 on the season. Lions rookie tight end Sam Laporta missed practice yesterday as the team preps for the Rams. Laporta did, however, take part in the walkthrough. 3 offensive linemen also sat out of practice, including starters Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, and Graham Glasnow. Michigan has released details for the football championship parade. The school will host a parade through campus beginning at 4 p.m. on Saturday, starting at the President's House and ending at Schembechler Hall. Michigan is on the road to battle Maryland tonight in College Park. The Wolverines have lost 4 in a row following their setback at Penn State over the weekend. U of M sits at 6-9 on the season, including just 1-3 in Big Ten play. In other news, leading scorer Doug McDaniel has been suspended indefinitely from road games. Michigan State is in Champaign to clash with 10th-ranked Illinois tonight. The Spartans look to bounce back from their loss on Sunday at Northwestern, which ended their 5-game winning streak. For Newsfile 5:30, I'm Brody Klein. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94, your look at traffic starts now.
We've got smooth sailing on all of our area roadways at this hour. Traffic is moving at or near posted speeds. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Cloudy skies will continue tonight with an overnight low of 29. We could see our first major snow of the season tomorrow and Saturday. 3 to 6 inches of snow are possible, with highs only reaching 38. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 35 degrees under cloudy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Brody and Lola, I'm Anuya on Newsfile 5:30. Stick around, Backstage Pass is next, followed by Back to the 80s at 6 and Plymouth and Canton's hit music.